Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm happy. I'm relieved at least, I'm out of the hot seat. And the Europeans are in the hot seat today. I'm flipping the script. Typically I'm reacting to like stupid Americans that don't know anything about Europe type stuff. I do that a lot. Today, let's see what the Europeans know about America. Europeans try to answer 6 basic questions about the US. Go check out Talk Into the Mic. This video needs more views. I'm excited to see what happens here. We'll see. I'm guessing the Europeans are going to do better than Americans. That's at least the expectation, because Americans have that reputation of not knowing anything about the rest of the world. So let's see what the Europeans know about America. I don't know what kind of questions we got here. Hopefully they're easy, I don't expect people to know ridiculously, in-depth things about America or any other country that's not their own. But let's see.
Big multicultural country.
Joe Biden, unfortunately.
A big multicultural country. That's actually kind of funny she says that, because yesterday someone said pretty much the opposite. That's like a big point of contention. You know what I mean? Whether America is multicultural or segregated. I guess you can have a bunch of cultures and keep them segregated. I don't know.
What's her name?
So we're in Ljubljana, and the question we're asking is, what do Europeans know about America? How many states are there in the U.S.?
Okay, softball. I assume that's a softball.
Oh my God, as much as there are stars.
24.
As much as there are stars. That's correct. Okay.
50.
I'll take it. Correct.
50.
There are approximately 1 trillion American states. No, she's talking about states or stars on the flag, of course.
Oh my God, as much as there are stars.
24.
50.
24. Okay, I'm trying to, I'm not going to be like an asshole and be like, how did he not know there's 50? Yeah, that's fair enough. He doesn't live here, so.
52. 50.
52. That's an interesting answer. I feel like I've heard in one of these stupid American videos, I think someone said 52. Like an American said that. And it's kind of a random thing. I assume it's because people overthink it sometimes and think, okay, there's 50 states, but those are the continental states. And then you've got Alaska and Hawaii, so that's 52. I think that's where that comes from. But no, there's 48 continental U.S. states. And then, yeah, 50.
I think it's 50.
50.
There we go. Okay, most of them.
52? 30?
52 again. That guy say 30?
Easy, 50.
Oh God, I don't know if it's 50 or 51.
51. Now, I don't know where you get 51 from. Actually, I think that comes from, like, people thinking Puerto Rico might be a U.S. state or something. I don't know. Because there's been talks about that forever, Puerto Rico should be a state or something. I don't know. Maybe that's where they get 51 from. It's kind of a random.
52. 51.
It's a really easy thing to remember just because it's a round number, 50. So where do you get 51?
Who was the first president of
Okay, first president.
America?
I don't really expect people to know that. It's a young country, so I guess it's a little bit easier than really old countries, but
Abraham Lincoln. George Washington.
Abraham Lincoln I could see that being a common
Lincoln?
misconception.
I don't know.
Lincoln?
George W. Washington?
George Washington.
Washington.
Oh, I have no clue.
George Washington.
Most are getting it. George Washington. That's impressive. Not like it's a super, it's kind of funny. Like, I don't know. These are very basic questions, but looking at it from a point of view as an American, I don't think an American would know the first president of Germany. So, you know, impressed.
Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln.
George Washington. George Washington? Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, you do know.
What are the two countries that border America?
Brazil,
Okay, this is easy.
but
Brazil. She must be thinking of Mexico.
I'm not sure.
What about to the north?
Alaska?
Alaska? I had to like interpret what she said. Okay, I'm really trying to think here. Because to me, this is a really softball question. That's how I would assume it was. I'm trying to think, what's it comparable to? I guess it would be like, you know, I mean, there's only two countries that border the U.S., so it's a really simple geography. It's kind of like Spain. Like, what countries border Spain? Portugal and France. Like, I would have expected them all to get this.
No, Canada. Canada.
Canada and Mexico.
Hey, Canada. Remember them?
Mexico and Canada.
In the north, it's Canada, and in the south, it's Mexico.
It's Canada and Mexico.
Okay. Yeah.
Canada and Mexico.
Most have no problem.
Canada and Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico and Canada.
Canada and Mexico.
Very good.
Canada? No idea what the other one is.
No idea. You know, I would think that with the amount of, you know, illegal immigration is a huge topic here in America. Huge. And I would think that if you were gonna know one of the countries, you would know, you know, I'm guessing the whole illegal immigration topic at the southern border has permeated the world news to an extent. Like, people know that that's an issue in America. So I would think that Mexico would be the one you would know.
Canada and Mexico.
Mexico
If you only knew one.
and Canada, sure.
Who is the current president of the U.S.? And who is
Trump. No.
5 months ago. That's crazy how Trump has left such an impression on people's minds. Like, it has been years since he's been in office. You know what I mean? It's been a little while now. But people are still, you know, like, Trump.
No. Sorry.
The new one.
The new one.
The new one.
The old one.
She's looking at her like, the new one. You say it. You say it. The new one.
I can remember.
I don't know.
That's
who is the
old.
vice president then?
If they don't know the president, how would they know the vice president?
It's not the Indian woman.
Indian woman?
Biden, unfortunately, and the vice president is Kamala Harris.
Very good. Very good.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
I really don't expect Europeans to know the vice president. Especially, I mean, Kamala Harris, you barely even see her. You know what I mean? Like, she's not... A lot of other vice presidents have been a lot more visible on the world stage, I feel like. Kamala Harris, I'm like, what is she doing? Like, where is she?
The president is Joe Biden.
Not that she really has... I mean, the vice president doesn't necessarily have much of a whole lot of duties to do, so it doesn't really matter, but she's just not real out there.
And the vice president, I cannot answer this question.
Biden.
That's fair.
Okay. And who is the vice president?
I do think, you know, whether it's the way, I think, you know, obviously America sticks its hands into a whole lot of issues around the world. And leading those hands, the puppet strings, is the president of America. So I don't really think it's comparable to a lot of other countries. I think I would expect most people to know the president of America, you know, as opposed to like the president of other countries. Just because the president of America, he affects a lot of people's lives who don't live in America.
President.
It's a woman.
These
Yeah,
people are doing good though.
but I don't remember the name.
Joe Biden and
think Kamala Harris, but I'm not sure about
Very
this.
good.
Biden and Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Biden.
Interesting he even knows Cortez. Now I'm just wondering if Cortez is old enough. Is she old enough at this point to be president or vice president?
Biden.
And who is the
Joe Biden and Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Biden.
vice president?
Who the vice president?
Who cares?
That's a difficult question.
Biden?
Who is the vice president?
To that woman, I'm not.
I mean, hey, I give extra credit to them for even knowing it's a woman. I'm impressed by the people who say Kamala Harris, you know? It's just kind of a random, it's not random, but it's like, she doesn't have any real duties, so it's not even kind of relevant. It's hardly relevant.
You know, pregnancy brain.
Biden.
Unless Biden was to pass away, then it would be very relevant.
And the vice president?
Camila? No. What's her name?
Biden.
Okay, and do you
He just said Kamala, and then he thought, you were right, dude, you were right.
know who the vice president is?
No.
Joe Biden?
Do you know who the vice president is?
I have no idea.
Joe Biden.
Do you know who the vice president is?
I want to say Condoleezza Rice, but I have no idea.
Interesting guess. I'm impressed.
Joe Biden.
Do you know who the vice president is?
Camila.
That guy, wasn't he the same guy who he keeps saying the correct answer and he's like, I don't know. You do know, dude. Smart guy.
What is the capital of California?
Who cares? That's my, I don't know, I have kind of like a vendetta against capitals. I think capitals, you need to know the capital of your own country. That's it. Because what relevance does the capital of a different country, let alone a different state in a country? I barely even know. I mean, I believe it's Sacramento, but I don't care. Like, it's irrelevant. The capital of California. If anybody gets this, I'm impressed by that. I'm impressed by that. I bet a lot will say LA.
I think Los Angeles.
I would say something like Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Damn, all the way from the Ukraine, and he knows the capital of California. That's impressive.
What's your final answer?
Los Angeles.
Great guess, but
Los Angeles?
Miami.
Los Angeles?
my God, don't scream the wrong answer in my ear like that. Miami's not in California.
What's your final answer?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles?
Miami.
Los Angeles?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
I think they should just make the capital LA.
You got me there.
Name 3 American companies or brands.
Oh, this is a real softball, huh? Just because Apple, Microsoft, Coke, McDonald's. Like a huge, the biggest brands in the world. I'm not trying to sound arrogant with that. It's just, this girl probably has an iPhone or an Android, Google, So there's one answer. This is pretty softball.
That are world famous.
Coca-Cola, McDonald's.
Yeah, Coke and McDonald's are pretty, my God. They're everywhere, huh?
General Motors, perhaps?
I use a
General Motors.
Microsoft computer. She has an Apple, so that's
There you go.
two. And another big brand is we like, for example, McDonald's.
Apple, GMC.
GMC again. That's sort of interesting to me that that's even being mentioned.
Shell.
Apple. Twitter. Facebook.
What was her second? Oh, Twitter? Okay. Okay. I mean, that's true. Twitter?
Apple, GMC, and Shell.
Apple. Twitter. Facebook.
I don't know why, but I don't think of Twitter as being like a brand. Probably because they don't sell any consumer products. I mean, it is a brand. It is. It's a correct answer. It's just interesting. I'm like, okay, Twitter. Yeah, the website. it's A plus.
GMC, and Shell.
Apple, Twitter, Facebook.
Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia.
Nvidia.
Google, Apple,
Girl must be a gamer.
Tesla.
Facebook, North Face, McDonald's.
He said North Face. I didn't even know if North Face was American. You could have told me it was French or something. Obviously, it's, you know, an English name. Okay. I mean, I guess I would have guessed it was American, but I didn't even know that.
Google, Apple, Tesla.
Facebook, North Face, McDonald's.
Nike, Coca-Cola,
Nike.
General Motors.
Monster, I think Twinkie.
What was his?
Nike,
This is so interesting to me.
Coca-Cola, General Motors.
Monster,
What? I want to hear your answer, dude. What'd you say? Monster?
Monster,
Monster. The energy drink?
I think Twinkie. Rockstar,
Rockstar. This dude chugs energy drinks. Oh my god, bro. Me too.
Cola, obviously. Doritos,
Doritos.
Pepsi.
Doritos. I didn't know you guys had Doritos or knew about Doritos.
Tesla, right? Apple, Amazon.
Amazon.
Apple, Microsoft, Amazon.
I think they all got this question, which I think this was the biggest softball question. Just because, like I said, the biggest, some of, you know, a lot of the biggest companies in the world, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, McDonald's, are American, you know, and they sell products all around the world. So I think overall that was impressive. I like it. That was so much fun. I like not being in the hot seat, you know what I mean? I don't have to try to justify when people say stupid answers. There wasn't even that much stupidity here. It was, you know, I'm impressed. I think they got the questions that they got questions that, what am I trying to say? They didn't answer any question wrong that I would have not expected them to. And even then, you know, I mean, some people did. You know, as far as not knowing Canada and Mexico, I don't know. I don't really care. I hate geography, so doesn't matter to me. Oh, man. That was so much fun. Oh, my God. I reacted to this for 18 minutes, and it's a 4-minute video. I apologize to anyone who watched all that. But thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow.